Welcome to the first episode of SUNNYSIDE SU ME UP. Get energized, stay sunny with Sue, the podcast that will energize your life one blissful bite at a time. Wouldn't you love a few quick and easy ways to increase your energy, decrease pain and inflammation, release weight and actually keep it off? Enjoy delicious gluten, dairy, or sugar-free, low-calorie, and vegan food that actually tastes great and that your body will thank you for? Welcome! You've come to the right place. In this debut episode, you'll meet me, Sunnyside Sue, a retired teacher and now a healthy baker and health coach, and discover how I became known as the Energizer Bunny, or Super Broccoli, promoting healthy lifestyle choices within my community. Learn how to treat your body well by making intentional food choices that will increase your energy while decreasing pain and inflammation. There will be clips from my interview with holistic nutritionist Hollie Crome that will help you get to know me and a little about my healthy treats and learn more about how the intentional food choices we make on a daily basis really do impact our health. You will be introduced to the benefits of eating gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, and low-calorie. Want to try some for yourself? Make sure you listen to the end, where you will get a discount code to purchase Sunnyside Sue's healthy treats if you live in Canada, or get access to Sunnyside Sue's most popular, best-kept, secret healthy snack recipe. Let's jump in.
Known locally as the Energizer Bunny, and in her 35 years in education as Super Broccoli, Sunnyside Sue will inspire you to live your best life. She actively coaches, teaches, and models healthy life choices to all ages. With over 50 years' experience creating healthy food for family and friends, Sunnyside Sue has been baking gluten, dairy, and sugar-free, low-calorie, and vegan treats commercially since 2020. She also works one-on-one with clients on healthy food prep in their own kitchen and helps them optimize their lives to increase their energy and decrease pain and inflammation. Join Sunnyside Sue for quick and easy practical tips and life hacks for a healthy mind, body, and soul. Her expert advice and uplifting energy will help you achieve your goals. Welcome to Sunnyside Sue Me Up. Get energized, stay sunny with Sue.
This is episode 1, Meet Sunnyside Sue. And be sure to listen to the very end to hear Sunnyside Sue's first short, sweet, and sassy soup song. Today, 3 quick and easy ways to energize your day when you're feeling low or sluggish. And now let's kick off today's episode with Hollie explaining why she loves Sunnyside Sue's healthy treats.
Talking about why I love your product. And one of the reasons is because my son has some pretty gnarly dairy and gluten allergies. And I really love that I can give him these treats. And like when I gave him to them at our Midland Artisan Market, he went crazy over them, which was awesome. You cannot tell your fudge, that fudge thing with the pecans on it, you cannot tell that is not sugar-laden fudge. Yeah, you can't tell. And the Twix cup, I thought there was, how many in the packet? I don't know how many there were in the packet. But I got one, and I was like fighting my kid. I was like, no, it's mine.
Now I'd like to share with you a bit about how I became Sunnyside Sue of Sunnyside Sue's Healthy Treats. In 2015, my husband Graham and I, both retired teachers, moved up to Midland, Ontario. I began full-time volunteer work at a local public school, the Midland Cultural Centre, and at the Y Marsh, a local wetland. In 2020, when the pandemic struck, all my volunteer work dried up. I was asked at that time if I could do some healthy baking for a local farm food delivery and retailer spot called Farm to Door. Since I lived in an area that was once called Sunnyside, I came up with the name Sunnyside Sue. Not just because I love the idea of the alliteration, but because I know I've always been a sunny person, who loves to bring light and positive energy into the lives of my friends and family. My Sunnyside Sue's healthy treat provide an opportunity for me to combine my years of baking expertise with my passion for living a healthy lifestyle, which for me includes baking foods that provide energy to our bodies without causing pain or inflammation or digestive issues. My treats are all gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, low-calorie, and some are vegan. They are sweetened naturally with maple syrup, dates, and bananas, rather than using conventional sugar, which causes inflammation in the body. I love connecting with members of my community to help coach them in making good choices for their bodies, so they can reap the benefits of healthy and clean eating while still enjoying guilt-free treats. I am often asked to supply my healthy treats to local businesses for their open houses and celebrations, so they can honor their health-conscious customers who eat a gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, or vegan diet. My customers are often quite surprised to have such healthy and delicious choices that honor their bodies, taste delicious, and that they can indulge in guilt-free.
It looks like you really prefer to have this personal connection with people to know not only what they like in terms of sweet treats and things like that, but also to feel this community connection. From my own professional experience with my own client, the minute we cut out dairy and gluten, they see almost an immediate reversal of symptoms. And we're talking about people. I had one client that she had IBS for 30 years. And she cut all this stuff out. We went through a protocol with her, gone, right? She was on heartburn medication for 30 years. And
Wow.
we took her, like she slowly was able to get off of it because we took out all of these inflammatory foods that she was eating. But she was like, I can't believe that I spent 30 years on this medication for nothing, really, right? When she could have made these simple changes.
It's interesting that Hollie mentioned that because I myself have Crohn's disease. And I certainly have reaped the benefits of choosing to live with a dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free diet. I know that I did have failure to thrive from the Crohn's disease from the years of 11 to 13 until it was finally diagnosed. In later years, I actually did have a resectioning. But now I have no issues, and I know it's because I'm really very careful about adhering to a gluten-free, dairy-free diet that is empowering to my body and gives me the energy I need to have an active lifestyle.
There's so many things that you can do with healthy food to make them taste like a decadent treat. And
Yes.
I'm really glad that you're sending that message, right? And the 9 times out of 10, whenever we meet somebody in the health world, we do find out that they've had their own journey that has led them to this place, which is absolutely critical because you understand like what goes into it and how your body can feel different. And I love that you are sending the message to everybody else that if you want to age wonderfully, cutting down on all of these inflammatory foods are going to help. But also the other message that maybe you're inadvertently sending is you could be having an allergy or an intolerance to a food and not realize it because something has been normal for you your entire life.
Yep.
So for example, in the case of somebody who has eczema, they might just be like, I've had eczema my entire life. That's just the way it is. And no, let's change some things and you might see a difference, right?
In addition to my regular line of gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free, low-calorie, and vegan treats, I also do custom gluten-free cake. So I've done birthday cakes and other celebration cakes. I also do some alternate gluten-free or dairy-free or both event desserts, alternate event desserts for the local golf clubs where I live. And also people have hired me for weddings just to do a few gluten-free desserts for their gluten-free guests. I know very recently I did a celebration cake for a new Canadian that I was really proud of. So it's just great to be able to offer people these options, and sometimes they buy a couple of other boxes of treats that they can provide to their guests as part of a dessert tray that has worked really well for my gluten-free and dairy-free and healthy eating individuals.
To find a gluten-free cake, good luck to you, right?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And I can usually do it within a couple of days, and that's why I really love connecting with my customers directly, because then I can cater to what, literally cater and figuratively cater to what their needs are.
You don't find that with a big business, right?
No.
You're saying like you can have a gluten-free birthday cake ready in 2 days. I'm like, wow, what big business would you have doing that? None. I think one of the coolest things, especially when I bought your stuff at the market last week, was immediately to me, it was like in the middle of holiday season, these would be perfect on the holiday tray at a party, right? That was the first thing that I thought of when I was picking up like the fudge, the pecan fudge, and it's in its own little wrapper and stuff like that. And I thought these would be great at a holiday party. Anybody that's having a work holiday party where they need to bring something, or if people are wanting to cater it in, because they're small and they're individual, right?
Yes.
They'd be great on some kind of like platter that people can come along and take from. And with your products too, it's a one-stop shop, right? If they've got a vegan and somebody that's gluten-free and somebody that's dairy-free, here's a one thing that you don't need to find multiple other avenues for.
I know when I'm entertaining, I often like to use the charcuterie board of entertaining. In other words, the charcuterie board style of entertaining. So there might be a board with protein types of things on it, veggie types of things on it, and fruit, and then a board with some of my desserts on it. And I know many of my customers love to keep boxes of my desserts just handy in their freezer since they last for so many months. And then when guests come over, either in a planned way or an unplanned, spontaneous way, you could just pull some little bits of treats out of the freezer, and there can be a variety of things, whether brownies or little mini cheesecakes or cookies, and it makes a really lovely dessert tray, and it's healthy eating for everybody. And what I find often is even people who don't need to eat gluten-free realize that these treats taste fabulous, and they're really good for you. So it's just so much better for your body than the regular kinds of things that you can buy. So anyway, my customers love it, and I've found it's a really easy way to entertain. I really love this next clip from Hollie, Crome, the holistic nutritionist. She talks about food being information to our bodies.
So yeah, if people hang around the health world long enough, you'll see the phrase that they say food is information, right? So what kind of information do you want to be giving your body? And that is exactly what you're doing here. With your treats, you're giving people food that gives the body information that they are well nourished, that they are healthy, that they have lots of energy, etc. So I really appreciate the way that you're going, and I'm happy that you're only 5 minutes from my house, which is so great.
I'd like to invite you to check out my SUNNYSIDESU.ca website. There you'll find an array of mouth-watering, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, low-calorie, and vegan treats to order, but you'll also find some life hacks and recipes that you can enjoy. To help you energize your body one blissful bite at a time, I'd like to offer the first 20 Canadian residents 50% off their first box of Sunnyside Su's healthy treats when ordering 3 or more boxes from my website. Follow the link below to my SUNNYSIDESU.ca website and use the code SUNNYSIDESU to activate your discount. Don't miss out on the chance to fall in love with these mouth-watering gluten-free treats. Your body will thank you. For those of you farther afield, check out SUNNYSIDESU.ca for yummy and healthy gluten-free recipes and some really good ideas for life hacks. And now it's time for Sunnyside Su's short, sweet, and sassy soupçon. Today, 3 quick and easy ways to energize your day when you're feeling low or sluggish. Number 1, drink water. And not just any water, but try to flavor your water with something enjoyable. I know that I love putting lemon and cucumber in my water that has a really refreshing taste. When we are dehydrated, it can really leave us feeling fatigued, so it's really important to be drinking water throughout the day. Tip number 2, a good Sunnyside Su tip, get some sunshine, walk outside. Sunshine and bright light enhances our mood, it enhances our memory and our ability to absorb new information. So make sure that you get out into the bright sunshine whenever you can. And tip number 3, move your body. We really need to move our bodies during the day, especially for some of you who are sitting at desks and working all day. Every now and then, give yourself a little stretch break, even if it's a full body extension with arms up to the sky, and then a nice squat, touch your toes, and then back up and down a few times. That will really get the oxygen-rich blood surging through your body, which will help your heart, your muscles, and your brain, and will really make you feel terrific and energized. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out SUNNYSIDESU.ca.